Alright, so today I did like a little bit of tuning with Ben, and now kind of come to a stop because it's getting a little sketchy because it's hearing thudding. And yeah, I'm pretty sure my fucking rear lower ball joint's fucked. Because, let's see, we'll come down here. Because if I do that and I move it side to side, now this is going to be impossible. But yeah, I'm seeing it. It's moving that. So, that I don't think should be moving. So, but yeah. So now I'm going to take the fucking wheel off and shit and take it off and I guess test it, see if it's what's fucked up. I replaced them last year, so, but apparently they were junk. So let's get that off and check it out. Alright, so we got it off here. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say I shouldn't be able to do that. So hopefully that's the freaking issue. But this is really annoying. Yeah. But this is the story of my life right now. So hopefully O'Reilly's won't have this freaking ball joint till tomorrow. So that means I am stuck in shark water. So, but yeah. Now we know I'm making too much powers for these ball joints. That's bullshit. But yeah. Fun. Alright, that's it. Alright, well. So the Conquest has screwed us for the 100th time. I've lost fucking count. But now the coolant hose that we had in there, the metal one that was like working really cool. Yeah, it bursted a leak somewhere. So that's fucking great. So now we got to deal with that. We're gonna fix that, and then yeah, I don't even know. We gotta look into oil pan and all that crap still too, I think. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a little quick update of what the hell's gonna get done, and then I'll show you what we get done here in a bit. Okay, so Paul has a fiero part now.
Not the first.
So yeah, but we've put on, but we took off everything. Oh wait, no, yeah, that should be the only fiero part right now, like full-fledged fiero part. Because that came off the third. You have a Grand Am part.
Yeah.
And then you have this Fiero coolant tube. This is a coolant tube that is actually on the back of a 2.8 motor. And we just kind of chopped her up. Because I didn't really feel like condoning wasting a perfectly good coolant tube all the way from the back. So, but this one's not a big deal. So it's a big deal. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Like, look at this thing. Way. That was like $1. That was the best dollar ever spent. I should have bought one. I screwed up. I'll just use yours, and then I'll lose it, and I'll break it.
Thanks.
So, but yeah. So then we got this little flexi guy up there. I don't condone that, but, you know, we had to make what we had work. I mean, he's already got one over there, so what's another?
What's another one?
So, and then this one we chopped up. Hopefully we never need to get another one, because we have no idea what hose that is. Yeah. This one.
Oh, that bottom thing?
You're going to walk in and be like, I need one that looks exactly like this.
Yeah.
And then they're going to screw you because they're going to send one completely wrong.
Yeah, it's two different sizes.
So, but yeah, so that's what we ended up with. And this one won't fucking leak. Guaranteed.
Super.
Fucking guaranteed.
No, you really
No, I fucking guarantee. I made it. So, it'll work. And it's a Fiero part. So, everyone knows Fieros are very reliable. So, but yeah, so there's coolant crap fixed. Now we gotta figure out the bigger issue, fucking his oil, because it was leaking out of, we think out of here. Did you put Teflon tape on that?
Yeah.
And have you tested it yet, or no?
Yep.
No. So we gotta test that, make sure that one's gone. And then the other concern we have is that this is a front wheel drive. It came out of front wheel drive, so we're not sure when he accelerates, all the oil's going to the back of the pan. Well, that's where the fucking drain is. So we may end up having to mount it up in the front. But the shitty part about that is we don't really have that ability to do that before automotion. So that would really be shit. But yeah, that's where we're sitting at for right now. Alright, so I think we figured out why turbos were shit in the bed. Well, we don't know. So like we just put Paul's got an app on his phone, and his motor is basically level right now. And if you can see, we took off the fucking drain, and all of that oil right there which is that's like a sandbox, so it's not going into the earth. It's a totally eco-friendly thing, so nothing to worry about there. But yeah, all that fucking oil came out, which is probably like, well, he pulled the dipstick and it seems like it's a quart low, so, well, that was a while ago.
What we know.
So, but yeah, because he put 4.3 quarts in, and so now that put it down to like 3.3, and that can't be right. So I don't know if he needs like to get a different oil pan or something.
Yeah, it's right at the bottom line.
Yeah, so it's like a quart lower than what yours is, because that's what those notches are.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's exciting and all, but yeah, that could be great if it could stop. And yeah. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. And of course it's like fucking raining still, so that's fucking great.
Again.
Yeah, it was dead for a while. Of course now that Prowls wants to probably go drive her around. Now it's gay. So, but yeah, this is where we're at. Alright, so after further thinking with two heads, not just Paul's head, basically, so what would have happened is there was he put 4.3 quarts in, but he's saying that this block is 7 millimeters taller. So that means on the dipstick, where it was reading, basically when he had it filled up full, it had a half quart too much. So, and now it's like a quart lower. And the only reason why we're missing that other half quart is because the oil cooler isn't on there yet. So it's all coming together. So now we just got to get...
If our math is correct.
Yeah, if our science is correct, we should not have any oil leaks now. As long as we didn't blow any seals in the turbo. Like, permanently. So, and
there's only one drive, so...
It only takes one drive. It only takes one anal prolapse, and then your butthole never is the same.
Except from experience?
So, I went to public school, and they go over that. You didn't get that in health class?
No.
Oh, well, I guess you missed out.
You were in the wrong health
Plus, I'm the aero gynecologist, so I know these things. So, you learn that in school.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's that. Now let's go drive it and hopefully not have to make a long walk home. All right, well, looks like that's pretty much where we're going to be for today. Because, yeah, the oil feed is leaking, so we're going to have to rebuild that. So, it's an old line, so why not? But yeah, now we got to go push it back in the garage. But that'll be it for this one. So, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Alright, so here we are next day. I got my new ball joint Master Pro straight from O'Reilly's. So yeah, let's get that in. We should be hopefully good to start rolling around again. Hopefully that solves my fucking issue. It's the only thing I could think it would be, so let's get this thing on. So yeah, here it is. It comes with all the hardware you need and everything. I would have preferred to get it from Rodney Dickman, because I kind of want to start, you know, buying crap from him, because he's got good stuff. But, you know, this is all I can afford, and I don't really have very much time, as Automotion is this weekend. It's 3 days away, so, because it's Tuesday, and Automotion starts on Friday. So, didn't really have much time to wait, and I didn't really want to put that at risk. So, we just got it from O'Reilly's. So, let's get this thing in. Put it in there. Alright, well, it's on there and filled with grease. And then I checked that side again. I kind of undid the pinch bolt for the lower ball joint on that side, and then I jacked it up and then retorqued down that. So, but yeah. Now, hopefully, I mean, I wiggled it, doesn't move, so it doesn't move as much. There's still a little bit of play, but that just might be because of the shock. So, but yeah, so now let's put it down. Alright, well, there it is, back on the ground. I'm going to go take it for a spin and see if there's no more fancy clunking and shit. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's got a nice cackle. Sounds good. But yeah, ball joint's good and all that shit, so I've done a couple pulls already in it, so it's looking good. Looking good. Well, figure might as well fill up since I have no out for like a little cruise, so that was a freaking blast. So yeah, there it is. It's pretty much as good as it's gonna get. I mean, pretty much where it's gonna be for automotion. It feels good. It's got, you know, it's got some cojones. Unfortunately, I'm screwed. I'm gonna be running 7 pounds of boost for a while, because I'm not gonna dick around with any more of this until I can get a micro squirt in here, because Ben says this sucks to tune, so we're not even gonna try and go bigger. That was supposed to be a 10 psi spring, but it wasn't. I could have thrown the 4 psi in there with that 7, and I would have had like 11 or probably 10, because these springs are weird. But yeah, that'd probably be my only complaint for eBay wastegates. But yeah, but that's gonna be it for this one, guys. So like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.